and a little NBA action on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see Seattle as they play against Albuquerque. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And the latest power rankings. We're still in December, but we are starting to see things take shape in the NBA. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, I think for the Magic, they've had a fairly inconsistent season so far, always hovering around the same spot in the rankings.
And now the opening lineup for Seattle. They've got Kevin Durant, and it's O'Neal in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Albuquerque, they've got Kyrie Irving, and it's Jordan in at the 2. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Pass to Curry. Here's Pettit. Back to Curry. Puts up a 3. Parries it from 3.
You cannot give Curry an inch. This guy is relentless when he's behind the arc.
Irving for 3. Seattle pulls it in. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Albuquerque.
They dropped both games against this team last season. Just a shellacking they don't want to repeat.
No good from outside. Seattle on offense. Hits a 3-point game.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Here's Jordan. And again, it's Albuquerque missing. For Seattle, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Curry's shot is off. Albuquerque has gone 0 for 2 from outside.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
1:51 left in the first quarter here. Seattle has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Curry passes to Durant. 3-pointer off the mark. There's the steal. Here's McGrady. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Nowitzki, that one's good.
Come on now, very few in the catch-and-shoot game better than Dirk Nowitzki. Still commands a ton of respect.
Durant with the bucket.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Jordan. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Pass to Nowitzki. Here's Bird. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
You just have to put your hands.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Seattle. Westbrook comes in for Curry. For Albuquerque, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Nowitzki. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's covered by O'Neal. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Good looks by our terrific camera crew. Seattle leading by 4.
That's going to be slow.
Pass to Jokic. Fires for 3. They get the rebound. This is the one-handed jam.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
And it's Irving missing. Westbrook finds Durant. Westbrook outside. And we've reached the end of the first quarter.
David, I want you to just stop and turn around. I lost control of myself.
Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah. Holy fucking shit, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on Seattle so far?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
On the court for the Magic, James is out there with Nikola Jokic. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard position. Wade, the pass to Drexler. And that one drops for him.
Well, you love how committed Dwayne Wade is to moving the basketball. This guy's always been a team-first guy.
James. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. That free throw, no good.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
Good on the second one. And so Curry will bring it up for Albuquerque. They trail by 3. Outside Booker. Goes up on the wing. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Booker's got his first 2 points of the night. All right, Doris, you think this heliocentric style of play can lead to championship success?
Brian, this is such a big-time question, and I think a difficult one to answer. By heliocentric, we mean that the best player on your team is making up a greater percentage of the usage, meaning the ball is in their hands more. What that has led to are some of the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. But does it lead to championships? That is the answer to the question we all seek. Well, the greatest shooter in the history of the game, Curry, so good from deep.
Nice work inside from James.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Booker, the pass to Davis. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Pass to Jordan. Lets the 3 fly, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Here's Drexler. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Jordan finds Durant, and here's Curry for 3. Davis with a rebound. For Albuquerque, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And again, it's Albuquerque missing.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Pass to Pettit. There's the 3. And Booker pulls it down.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Here's Drexler. There's 37 seconds left in the second. Misses in close. It's a one-on-one situation. Ooh, Davis with the athleticism.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
Seattle leading by 3. Pass to Pettit. Outside Curry. From behind the arc. And it's Albuquerque with a rebound.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not. There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
McGrady. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Taking a look here now at the Magic. Right now, a lot of teams are still figuring things out, shuffling rotations, and players are trying to get their timing back.
Yeah, plenty of adjustments in the early stages.
Their focus on defense has been inconsistent. Tough to win with lapses at that end.
Yeah, they got to clamp down in the second half, man. Better communication and multiple efforts.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
Albuquerque has got 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. They've got Devin Booker, and it's Curry in at the point guard position. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Devin Booker is a 2-guard course. What's Book do that makes him special at that position?
I mean, so many things in terms of his skill.
Devin Booker. Oh, yeah, that's right. He's here.
An excellent decision maker. He can get to the mid-range. He's a 3-level scorer. There's so many things. But my favorite thing is watching this guy in NBA Finals play with a broken nose, be hit repeatedly, and never flinch. His toughness and competitive edge is always there nightly, and
Nowitzki's so shit. He's making your team. Stop it, double Nowitzki.
Turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Yep, that one goes. Pierce has got 6.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Got a hand on it. The
Oh,
3
no,
is up.
fucking
Gets the 3 to fall. Pierce has got 9 points here in the second half.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Here's Booker. Look at Booker elevate.
Booker is always
Yeah,
on the
and
attack. That's nice.
everyone else in the team is doing really good.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Pierce. Wide open.
West, what are you doing?
And it's Bird with a rebound.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
The 3, Booker. Seattle pulls it in. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds in the game. Booker with it. Here's Nowitzki. And the finish on the break.
He's so slow that even Shaq walked off before he walked off.
Touch of space for the dunk. Really like to see him finish it strong.
Here's Pierce. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Pierce has got 11 here in the quarter alone.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Here's Booker. Oh, Booker flying all over the D.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Durant, pass to Pierce. Off with the layup. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
The fucking ass.
The Magic have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Both teams deciding to change it up. The home team on D. James passes to Jordan. Oh, deflected. Just 5 on the clock. The shot's good on the assist by James. Jordan's got 5.
And playing very well here in the second half. I mean, their shooting percentage is now over 50% from the field.
Booker on the take. And Booker with the jam.
Well, the defense has got to be willing to guard the jumper, and for Devin Booker, that opens up the drive.
Drives to the hoop.
Hello,
James throws it down.
Hello, the next 4 decades.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. 8 seconds left in the third.
Fucking safety press.
And we've just
hold on the
finished the third
square.
quarter.
Watch
What a
that
tight game we've got going. Seattle out in front.
You
They lead
literally
by
had the
2.
ball in your
And
hand
we'll
when
have the
telling you
start
to
of the
shoot
fourth
the
quarter
ball.
for you as soon
I
as
don't
we
know
get
how
back
holding
from
down
this short
square
break.
is going to do any better. I had to let go of square for him to be like, no, because we're not holding on the square, you're throwing the ball. You let go.
And a
That's
moment
what
now as we
happens.
take a
You
look at
don't
our
let go
State
of it.
Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Magic, they've got Nikola Jokic. Stephen Curry is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Pettit in at the power forward position. Durant, automatic at the rim.
Easy money for the Slim Reaper. Nice finish.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Magic. Here's Durant. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Well, Albuquerque shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. And here's Albuquerque now. Trailing by 2. Durant, pass to Abdul-Jabbar.
I don't know what the line is. I normally just
Here's
scare
Durant.
people and they do what I want them to.
Albuquerque foul call. Clyde Drexler. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Jokic. Here's McGrady. Down low. Curry passes to Durant.
Not the best pass, guys, and the defense took full advantage.
And here's Jordan. Easy money for KD inside.
We call that the ultimate high percentage look for one of the most efficient scorers ever. KD in the house.
Here's Kuzi. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Magic have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And here's Curry for 3. That shot off the mark. For Albuquerque, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Kuzi. And it's off from 3-point range. Seattle has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Pettit. Here's Jokic. And it's Albuquerque with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds now. Pettit.
He's such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Jordan, the pass to Durant. And again, it's Albuquerque missing.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed. One of the best ever at embracing big moments. Steph up to the challenge.
And here's Albuquerque now. It's a 5-point game. Jordan goes in.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
He plays the defender with my player.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Changes. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Pierce. James outside. And it's good.
LeBron James always surveying the floor. Few players in the history of the game have the court vision that LeBron has.
Durant's shot is off.
What bullshit was that? That's all in the match, Will.
Here's Stockton. No good on the three. Here's Jordan. Oh, they get a hand on it. The kick to Durant. Here's Drexler. So we see Seattle get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.
He's not really a basketball player. He's able to get a three-point shot. That's the only reason he gets chosen. He's too slow.
There you go. Dirk Nowitzki, your best player.
No, he wasn't.
3 assists, 1 steal.
1 turnover.
2, 1 from 1.
And Larry Bird was a piece of shit too. And they're both on at the same point. Because if you go to the end of all of this, it tells you points for. Plus minus, see? -7 for Michael Jordan, -6 for Nowitzki, -6 for Larry Bird. You go to your team, go to the end. See his. So that's really the only stat we should care about. So +4.
So according to you,
+8. Shaquille O'Neal is your best player. Well, that means when Shaq came on the field, you got 8 more points than me.